Beasties, welcome back to the channel. Happy Tier Tuesday. Yesterday was my birthday, so I took the day to just in joy with my amazing friends, my husband. So that is why I'm here today to deliver your total blood moon eclipse in Virgo message. So lots happening with this. So it happens on the 13th through the 14th. And so when we talk about eclipses, eclipses are permanent change, and they also are kind of like wild cards. So there can be some chaotic energy swirling about, especially with this Virgo Piscean axis happening right now. Because remember, we do have the North Node in Pisces and the South Node in Virgo right now. There's a lot happening on the spiritual front, but also within the body and the physical body, the mental body, the astral body. There's a lot of shifts taking place and happening. So there's a major theme right now of dropping from the head into the heart and allowing discernment to take place from a space of making heartfelt decisions. And there's also a level of zigzagging happening because we have so many planets in Pisces right now. We have the Sun in Pisces, we have Mercury, Saturn, and Neptune, and the North Node all in Pisces. So there's a lot of that ethereal, dreamy soul energy that's not necessarily grounded in the 3D realm. So Virgo helps with this, but this is also a time with the full blood moon to ask where you can release. So this is ending the cycle of kind of that worry war energy. And Virgo in the shadow can be very critical, worrying about everything, and it comes at its own detriment. So this eclipse can be, where can you end those types of cycles within your mental patterns? And there could also be an ending to relationship dynamics, relationships being friends, family, lovers. There could be a shift in the way that you operate, or there can also just be a shift in friendships. Because oftentimes we're not meant to go with our same friends. Sometimes we have friends for the long haul, for the duration, but we often kind of go on side quests. You know, it's for personal development. And this eclipse is also asking, where is your soul asking to be released? Where can it thrive, and where can it shed those old patterns and the old dynamics that just they just cannot be brought with you. So there's a lot centering around the heart space and the mind right now. So kind of some of the themes popping up for this eclipse. So, but let's get into the cards. So we'll see what's going on here. So, all right, spirit, guides, ancestors, please help me in delivering the best and highest messages. Okay, so we have the revolutionary. And this is definitely a really big theme everybody is feeling right now. There's a lot of world order that is being dismantled. And there is a lot of corruption that's being exposed. And there's a level of allowing the pieces to fall and crumble. And that can also be eclipse energy, is ultimate surrender to this peeling back of the layers. And it's a really great time to practice the art of surrender. And with the let them theory, that is total eclipse energy right there. So if you are dealing with shifting in the 3D realm, because Virgo's a mutable earth sign. So there's a lot centered around health right now. And Virgo rules the gut and the microbiome, and Pisces rules the blood and the immune system. So there's a lot happening within that sphere of take care of your health and make sure that you are doing the shifts where you need in order to really carry you through this next 18-month cycle where the nodes are in Pisces and Virgo. So we also have Shaolin Master, and this is also a card of discipline. So, and Virgo is very good at discipline. So, discipline of the mind, discipline of the body. Where can you have a little bit of that structure in your life where it's not so tight and so contained, where there's no fluidity? But this card, it also says be graceful in movement and action. So there is a level of discernment in where you are taking your energy. And also, this eclipse is also asking you to pull back your energy from those things, those habits, those relationships that are just not filling your cup. So that discernment energy is very present within this eclipse. So, and then Spirit, can I get more cards over here? And we also have Moonlit Dance, Feminine Energy. I love these cards. They're amazing. And Virgo is the Virgin. So where are you allowing that feminine energy to come through? Do you dedicate time for yourself to dance and to be fluid, or even just to sit in your beauty and do your skincare routine or do your hair, or just asking yourself, where can I receive better? Because oftentimes when we allow ourselves to receive and we're not so structured on, you know, what we're really allowing in our life, it opens your field and it helps you to soften, to receive those energies that really do help uplift and benefit you. So kind of a cool little mixture of energies that we have going on. So I'm going to pull 6 cards because Virgo is the 6th zodiac sign. So we shall see what's going on in tarot land. All right. Spirit, can I get 2 more cards, please? Wow. I knew that card was going to come up. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Swords. So this is a culmination of a cycle and moving away from anything that has been mentally fatiguing. And you can see that she is allowing these crows to pull her boat forward. And she's not really doing a lot of work. She's allowing the divine and the crow's knowledge to pull her forward and steady into this adventure forward. So in the top row here, we have the 2 of Wands. We have the 2 of Cups. And we have the 8 of Swords. So this is really emphasizing connections and dynamics, and this could be business partnerships. Like I said, it could be friendships. Put the energy where it resonates with in your life. But there is some sort of binding I'm hearing that really is being asked to be analyzed and looked at to move out of this old stagnant energy. We also have 2 masculines on the table, and we have the 10 of Swords at the bottom here. So starting up at this top row, we're looking at an expansive new landscape. And we're also looking at balancing between this shedding and also that initiation. So, really, what this reading is asking us to do is to really unbind our thoughts and unbind those heart tethers that are tethering you to the past, that are tethering you to an old version of you that is no longer resonant with the frequency that you are being asked to hold. And with the Eight of Swords here, a lot of this is that I call this the analysis paralysis card. And this can also be the shadow side of Virgo. And you can see that there's so much mental chatter up here with these crows, but it's an illusion. She's completely free here, but she's looking in this mirror and seeing that she's bound. But in all reality, she can just pull these bindings and she's able to maneuver out of her situation. So if you are working on a relationship or you have been in a dynamic, it is being asked to be reevaluated because we have Mercury moving into retrograde and we also have Venus in retrograde right now. So there's all the re's. So reevaluate, reexamine, what areas within these dynamics are you holding yourself back? Are you feeling limited? Because there's really a level of expansion that's being asked of you. And we also have the Ten of Swords here. So this is the ending of a cycle. This is the last minor arcana in the swords deck, in the sword suit. So she's really looking over this huge landscape with all of these crows up at the top, and she is ready to allow all of this to be closed out and looking at new expansive ideas and patterns. And then we also have the King of Wands and the King of Swords. So this is a really intense energy to be side by side together. These energies are really powerhouse energies. So the King of Swords is all about that mental clarity and mental direction. And he can also be diplomatic. And this is asking, where can we fuel those ideas from a balanced and strong space? And where can we fuel this together with the King of Wands? Because the King of Wands is a visionary and he is also ruling his kingdom. Both of these kings are ruling their kingdoms, but they just do it in different ways. But this is a balanced masculine energy because you also have the feminine energy here too. So there's a level of being asked to balance both the masculine and the feminine to really create balance within the self and your life. And I do see that there is one water card here with the Two of Cups, and we have the wands and the swords. So there's a lot of air and fire element here. So there could be an initiation happening as soon as this cycle is closed out. So as we move into Aries season, that can also be a really big time for you to start noticing stuff to take place in the physical realm, whether it's the start of a moving process or the starting of moving away from a relationship or a connection, put it where it goes. But I really do see that this is a big culminating cycle that is asking to be closed out. And under the Six of Swords, we have the Queen of Swords. So there's a lot of objective decisions being made. And we're also remembering to tap into the heart space as well. So tapping into moving the energy from the head down into the heart. And this could be done with meditation, taking walks in nature. There's really a level of being present that's needed right now because there's a lot happening out in the 3D realm. So as things get a little chaotic and confusing out in the 3D, that's the perfect time to turn inward and to sit with the self and navigate forward what your present and future will begin to shape and take form. So I want to get some cards from this deck. Spirit, what other messages are here for the collective at this time? Okay, so we have pause. We have it's time. And compassion. Yeah, so they're really asking to take stock of where you are and where you have been, and to sit with the lessons that have been presented and allow yourself to really download and sit with the energy. And if there's anything that is bubbling up within your emotional body, allow it to come out and allow it to be released and allow it to be felt. And with the It's Time card, this is really asking you to manifest and focus on those dreams. What is it that you are looking to build and bring down from the etheric into the 3D? It's that Pisces Virgo axis. This is the perfect time to really start the process of what that looks like for you. How is it that you want to embody this energy? And then we have the compassion card. So this says you're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break instead of being taskmaker. Be a loving comforter who always has your back. So there's a big theme around self-love and self-care and reassessing that self-dialogue and allowing that critical talk to be released and pushed to the side, and shifting the narrative from being overly critical of the self, of am I good enough, can I really make this work, I don't know how to do this, to shifting it into a level of empowerment of I don't know how to do this right now, but I have faith in myself that I have all the tools to figure it out. I am not alone in this upgrade that I'm feeling. I owe it to myself to do my due diligence and allowing this new level of discernment to help uplift me and to help move me into the direction that spirit is asking me to go. And there's a big area and emphasis around shifting the ways that we provide service right now. There's a big, because Virgo rules the service. So the ways that we offer our services to the world. So a lot of us may be shifting in the career sector of life. We may be being asked to add more of a spiritual note or a holistic note to our services to help aid in this collective consciousness of rising up. Because the trajectory and the focus moving forward will be on melding the divine and really accessing new ways of health and that vibrational shift that will also aid in the collective shifting of consciousness to knowledge, wisdom, ancient ways of doing things may be a really big highlight and theme right now. So a lot of you may have, uh, you know, a lot of wisdom that may not be inadvertently expressed or normalized to talk about. And that's being asked to be expressed and find a medium of sorts to present that information that may be for some of you. So there's a lot shifting going on out there, but I promise sitting with it and really navigating through it in the ways that you have been given the tools to do so will help tremendously in this up leveling, because I feel it, we all feel it, we're all going through it, whether we know it consciously or not. We're all human. We're able to pick out the shifts of energy, um, but we are all asking it. The divine is asking for us to come together and to help one another in utilizing our talents and our gifts in whatever way that is. So, but I hope this helps navigate through this intense month. If you have any questions, if you would like a reading, please reach out to me. And please like, comment, share, subscribe. And also, the spring collection has been launched. So if you head over to Instagram, all of that will be available there. But thank you for joining me in this week's reading. And I hope everyone has a peaceful and enlightening season.